The woman calmly called the police and reported that her car had been stolen, but she knew the truth. Her husband was inside that car with another woman. In her previous life, she rushed over like crazy and confronted them, but all she got back was her husband's brutal revenge. But this time, she was reborn, and she came back exactly 1 hour before everything fell apart. This time, she didn't open the car door. She simply called the police, calmly saying, "My car was stolen." Then she contacted her co-workers at the news station. She told them she was about to livestream the biggest cheating scandal of the year. She wanted everyone to see the truth. Then she opened the car app and remotely locked the doors. She locked them in. They weren't going anywhere. She was going to catch them red-handed. Soon, her mother-in-law and reporters arrived. Seeing the clothes scattered on the ground, her mother-in-law pointed at the camera and went after Emma. "You're accusing my son over just a few pieces of clothing. My son has always been a good man. He would never do something like this." To prove her son was innocent, the mother-in-law called Ethan's phone right in front of everyone. On the other end, Ethan nervously claimed he was away on a business trip. With that call, his mother became even more confident. She accused Emma of framing her son just to get attention. In the livestream, Olivia's fans started attacking Emma. They believed their pure and innocent Olivia was being falsely accused. The livestream exploded. The views quickly reached hundreds of millions. At that moment, the director of Westwood Network arrived. To protect his top host, he immediately stood against Emma. Everyone waited to see how this woman would explain herself, but Emma stayed expressionless because she knew the real show was just beginning. With everyone demanding answers, Emma finally opened the car door, and inside, Ethan Carter was sitting alone in the driver's seat. He immediately made up an excuse. He said he only came back to grab some documents, but accidentally got locked inside. Emma gave a cold smile. Then she asked, "Then why does this car smell like another woman's perfume?" Ethan quickly explained. He said the perfume was a gift he bought for his wife, and it accidentally broke inside the car. The excuse sounded perfect. Even the station director stepped in to defend him. He accused Emma of spreading rumors. Just when everyone thought the whole thing was a misunderstanding, Emma did something no one expected. In front of hundreds of millions of viewers, she called Olivia Hart. The next second, Olivia's ringtone clearly came from inside the trunk. Ethan's face instantly turned pale. He quickly changed his story. He claimed it was just his backup phone, and Emma had intentionally saved Olivia's name in it. The director immediately backed him up again. He shouted that Emma would do anything for attention. The public opinion flipped again. The entire internet started attacking this evil wife. Ethan became even more arrogant. He demanded Emma bow her head and apologize. Otherwise, he'd leave her with absolutely nothing and make sure she paid for it. But facing all the hate, Emma stayed completely calm. She took out a document and signed her name. It was a bet agreement. If there was no one inside the trunk, she would take full responsibility and pay for all the losses. Under the eyes of millions, the trunk slowly opened, and inside was Olivia Hart, the woman everyone called innocent and perfect, now lying there, looking like a total mess. Ethan and Olivia still tried to fight back. They claimed they were only inside the trunk, rehearsing a deep acting scene together, and their clothes. They said they took them off because it was too hot. The director also forced himself to defend them, but they didn't know. This car had its own security system. It could track every vibration and record every sound and video. Emma pressed one button, and Ethan's voice played through the livestream. The whole internet heard it. "I took something extra today. I'll last way longer than usual." There was no explaining that away. The internet exploded. Sponsors immediately canceled their contracts. Angry viewers demanded the scandalous hosts leave the station. The director knew he was finished. To save himself, he announced on the spot Ethan and Olivia were fired, and they would have to pay $300 million in damages. Just moments ago, they were standing above everyone. Now, they had lost everything. Olivia broke down. Ethan dropped to his knees, begging Emma to forgive him. He thought losing everything was the end, but he was wrong, because for a woman who had already lived through the worst, this was only the beginning.